Up in the tree, Owl hooted down. Benny, dear, don't fight the yawns. Stars will wait, just dream instead.
Have you ever seen a YouTube channel with just a handful of videos but tens of millions of views? Like, how is that even possible? Here's the secret. It's not luck. It's smart content powered by free AI tools. In this video, I'll show you step-by-step how to make viral AI videos using only free tools. Yep, no credit card needed, just creativity and maybe a little loophole magic. You don't need a camera, you don't need editing experience, you don't need to spend a single dollar. Don't worry if this feels overwhelming, just stay with me until the end, and I promise you'll have a complete video package. That means a great story, the right visuals, voiceover like a real human, smooth editing, and catchy music all ready to be shared. Let's jump right in and make it happen. To create a video like this using only free AI tools, we'll follow a clear step-by-step process. Step 1, let's kick things off by brainstorming and choosing a title that grabs attention. The easiest way? Use ChatGPT to spark some creativity. All you need to do is open ChatGPT and type in a prompt like, give me 10 ideas for kids' bedtime stories. Once you're ready, click that enter button. Just like magic, within seconds, you've got a list of cool and creative topics to choose from. Scroll through and pick the one that sparks your interest or gets you the most excited to get started. Simple, right? Now for step 2, generating the story. To generate your story, you'll need to enter a specific prompt. I'll show you exactly what to write. Just follow along and you'll have your story ready in no time. Now type this prompt. Write a fun, adorable, and simple children's story called Benny the Bear's Big Yawn. Divide the story into 10 to 12 short scenes, making it perfect for a 2-minute video for kids. Each scene should be easy to understand and engaging for young children. Then hit enter. That's it. In just a few seconds, you'll have a complete story, already divided into scenes. How easy was that? Seriously, in just a few clicks, you've got a complete, ready-to-go story structure. Now you can jump straight into the fun part, bringing those scenes to life. And now, step 3, adding voiceover. Alright, now let's add a voiceover to our story. There are tons of text-to-speech tools out there, but if you want something that sounds like a real human, I highly recommend ElevenLabs. The best part? You can use it for free. They give you 10,000 free credits per month. And in case you're wondering, yes, you can use the voices you generate with a free account for commercial purposes. The only catch is that you need to credit ElevenLabs by including ElevenLabs.io in your content's title whenever you publish something made with their voices. Alright, enough talking, let's jump right into generating the voiceover. Here's what you need to do. Start by copying the entire story from ChatGPT. Next, head over to ElevenLabs and select the text-to-speech option. Once you're there, simply paste your story into the text box and make sure to remove any unnecessary parts. Now pick the voice that matches your story. You can use the filter to find exactly what you're looking for. Take your time listening to each voice, and when you find your favorite, just click the plus icon to add it. If you've already added a voice, simply click here to use it. You can tweak the settings if you want, but I'm just going to leave them as they are for now. After that, just hit generate. After a few moments, go ahead and listen to your generated audio. The cool thing is you can regenerate the audio up to 3 times in just one-time credit cost, giving you a few different options to choose from. If you're happy with the result, simply download the audio to your device. Alright, here we are at step 4, generating images. To generate a high-quality image using AI, we first need a clear and detailed image prompt. The easiest way to get started, just ask ChatGPT for help with that. Go ahead and type in this prompt. Please create 3 detailed image prompts for each scene of the story, making sure the descriptions match the vibrant, playful style of a 3D Pixar animated children's video. Consistency is key, so ensure that the main character's appearance, such as a bear, is described in a way that's perfect for the story and stays exactly the same across all prompts. Now just hit enter and watch as ChatGPT works its magic, crafting the perfect image prompt for us. And there it is. You can see that we now have the exact prompt we need. Actually, we get 3 unique prompts for each scene. Super easy, right? Alright, here's how it really works. Let's turn these prompts into actual images. Like I said before, we're going to use 2 totally free AI tools to make this happen. First up is ChatGPT. Yep, you heard that right. You can create images in ChatGPT for free. Just grab your first prompt and open up a new chat. Paste it in and make sure to include a description of your main character so your character looks the same in every scene. You'll also want to add in the style you want, plus mention the aspect ratio, since ChatGPT doesn't let you pick that directly. Now head over to the Tools section and choose Create an Image. This tells ChatGPT to get to work on your picture. Hit enter and then just sit back for a couple of minutes while your image is being created. Alright, we're done. Let's preview the image to see if it's looking good. Honestly, I think it turned out pretty nice. But if it's not quite right, just tweak the prompt and regenerate the image. If you ever see a message or things look stuck, just refresh your browser. Then copy your prompt, paste it back in, select Create an Image, and click Generate again. Sometimes ChatGPT will generate 2 versions of the image, so you can compare and see which one you like best. Now, you could use ChatGPT to generate all your images, but get ready because this next AI tool I'm about to reveal is seriously next level. It's not just incredible, it's also totally free to use. And here's the kicker, it doesn't just make images, it can actually turn your images into amazing videos. The tool, it's called Dreamina AI, and I can't wait to show you what it can do. But here's the thing, it's not actually free for everyone. The problem? It's region locked and only works in certain places. But don't worry, I've cracked the code. All you have to do is create a brand new account. When it asks for your birthday, just put in any date. It honestly doesn't matter. Skip all the unnecessary steps and get straight to the dashboard. You'll probably notice that some features remain inaccessible. That's expected. To resolve this, use any free VPN and set your location to the United Kingdom. Then refresh the page, and boom, everything's unlocked. You've just bypassed all those restrictions, no payments, no subscriptions. Full access is entirely free. It's as simple as that. This method isn't guaranteed to be available forever, so don't miss your chance to take action while you can. If you're still watching, that tells me you're really dedicated, and that's the first step to achieving your goals. So go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be the first to know when new tips drop. It costs you nothing, but it fuels my passion to bring you even more powerful tutorials. Now, let's generate the image using this tool. Copy the same prompt you used in ChatGPT, paste it here, select the most recent model, adjust the aspect ratio and resolution according to your preference, and then click Generate. Your image will be ready in seconds. Now you've got 4 image variations to choose from. Just take a look and pick the one you like. There are additional options available if you'd like to fine-tune your image, but for this demonstration, we'll simply upscale our chosen image. And just like that, you've created awesome images for free. So go ahead and generate the other images as you need. Alright, now let's move on to step 5. Adding motion. This is where we bring our static image to life. First, click on the image you'd like to animate. On the left side, find and select the Generate Video feature. Next, type in your motion prompt. This is just a description of how you want your image to move. Don't forget to choose the latest model and set your desired video duration. Once everything's ready, just hit Generate. The video might take a little while to process, so sit back, relax, and let the magic happen. Alright, it's done. Let's check out how the video turned out. Pretty cool, especially considering we started with such a simple prompt. Over here, you can choose to upscale your video or even add a soundtrack that fits the scene. You can adjust both to match whatever mood or style you like. Alright, let's take things up a notch. I'll generate this image, but this time with a more detailed prompt. Let's see what kind of results we get. Okay, it's done. Wow, that looks really good. In motion, you can even notice the breathing and how smoothly it transitions into the next scene. Not bad at all. With a solid motion prompt, you will get great results, especially considering we're just using a free AI tool. Now go ahead and generate the rest of the images. Animating the visuals may take a bit of time, so no rush, just go at your own pace and enjoy the process. Alright, the last step combining them all together. So I've already imported all the necessary files into CapCut. The very first thing I did was drag my audio onto the timeline. Then I went through and cut out all the pauses. And if you press the B key on your keyboard, you'll activate the split tool, which makes this process so much faster. Next, arrange each animated scene in the timeline. Once all scenes are in place, align them with your narration. I also added captions. I used the auto caption feature for convenience and chose an eye-catching template with a fun vibe and played around with the fonts until they matched the mood perfectly. Little details like these really help the video come to life. Next, I add some smooth transitions between the scenes to make everything flow together nicely. I just hit apply to all, so every clip gets the same transition super easy. Honestly, this little step really pulls the whole video together. Plus, I added a few sound effects throughout the video. Trust me, they really bring everything to life and make the experience so much more engaging. Alright, once everything's set, just watch your video all the way through and smooth out anything that feels off. If you like what you see, hit that export button and choose 4K for the best quality. And just like that, you're done. Congratulations, you've just made a full animated kids video from scratch using nothing but free AI tools. Just as I promised at the beginning, to make things even easier, I've included all the tools we use down in the description along with ready-to-use prompt templates. So go ahead and give it a try. Your next video is just a few clicks away. If this tutorial helped you out, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more AI video tips every single week.
In the middle of the cozy green forest lived a fluffy bear named Benny the sleepiest. He loved honey, hugs, and staying up too late. One night, "I'll stay awake," Benny said. "I'll count all the stars above my head." He packed snacks and hugged his teddy tight. As the sky turned pink and the sun dipped low, Benny gave a little stretch and a teeny tiny yawn. "Oops," he giggled. That yawn was small. Up in the tree, Owl hooted down. "Benny dear, don't fight the yawns. Stars will wait, just dream instead." "I'm not sleepy," Benny said with a bounce. But his eyelids drooped by just an ounce. "I'll do a dance to stay awake." He danced with Bunny in the meadow breeze. But then he gave a yawn so big he made the butterfly sneeze. Squirrel said, "Try acorn pie." Benny smiled but gave a sigh. And then another yawn slipped by. His bear cub friends came out to play, but Benny's yawns blew their blocks away. Whoa, that yawn was super strong. Benny sat under the twinkly sky. He opened his mouth. Oh me, oh my! A huge yawn flew up to the stars. The stars giggled down and twinkled bright. "Time to sleep, sweet bear. Good night." Even the moon gave a gentle wink. Benny tiptoed back to his snuggly den, curled up with Teddy, and counted to 10. Yawn, snore, zzz. All around the forest side, Bunny, owl, and squirrel nearby. And one last yawn whispered through the trees. "Good night, little bear. Sleep tight, please."